Okay, hello everybody. My name is Denise Morales. I am here with Native Healthcare Center, and I'm excited to bring today's workshop for you all. This is a vision board bingo card planning workshop, and so we'll be going through some awesome things today. And I'll get you started. And this recording will be here for you to watch at any time. If you ever need to come back and see some of the content, get some of the information, you'll be able to review that. And so for today's agenda, we're doing a welcoming and introduction of who we are, what we do, and some of our services, as well as a mindfulness icebreaker to kind of get you into that neat and gritty of what does it mean to vision board plan, and also set forward intentions for your future, and especially 2025. And a definition of vision boards. And we'll be going over the biopsychosocial model, which kind of gives us an understanding of our mental well-being, our wellness, as well as things that might be affecting us or things we never even realize that are affecting us. And we'll be starting our activity and finally closing off with whatever questions, comments, concerns that you all may have. All right, so who am I? I am Denise Morales. I am the project coordinator for Native Healthcare Center, working in the behavioral health department. So here to provide information, also provide counseling support. I am an LPC associate, and so working with trauma counseling, grief counseling, anxiety, stress management, depression, holistic, faith-based, family dynamics, and just family adjustments. My email is right here for Native Healthcare Center, just providing services within Texas, and the QR code for our services are right here if you want to use your phone, get it out so you can follow us and see all of our other programming. But what we offer under Native Healthcare Center is a 15-minute free consultation, 3 free sessions for Native youth between ages to 14 to 24. Also, if you just want continued care or referral services to help you with any specialties that you might have, psychoeducation resources such as today's workshop, as well as other opportunities just to be informed, we can bring that to you, or you come out and participate to what we have. And our support areas, as I've mentioned before, trauma, grief and loss, anxiety, depression, life transitions, and we hope to make this list grow. But our contact information is right here, along with our website, our address, and our Linktree information. Oop. And a little bit more just information background that I didn't add here on the slide, but Native Healthcare Center does work on focusing on Native American community members that are here in Texas, especially in the area of Houston, making sure we have programming available around their wellness, fitness, mental health, anything that is surrounding that they can better get these things to them. And so for us, we like to provide these services such as mental health that we'll be doing today, as well as other services. So come and check out and look at our programming. So for today's mindfulness exercise will be a visualization. So visualization is pretty much a mode of you to kind of get into the intention, planning, and setting for you to really think forward into the future. So this mindfulness icebreaker is going to be an activity in which you can voluntarily participate in, but I would like you to be in a comfortable environment where you can really execute this work. So if you're currently in a space that's not as comfortable, find somewhere comfortable for you to be, if that's on the couch, on the floor, on a chair, on a bed, wherever that may be, and get in a comfortable position. So for me, it's right here in my chair. So I am in my comfortable position. And once you get into your comfortable position, I'm going to ask you to follow a guideline of instructions. And so right now we're going to close our eyes. So take a moment to close your eyes. I'll close mine as well. And we're going to take a deep breath. So take a deep breath in and holding for 6 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then push out like if it was a straw. And you're going to take a deep breath in again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and blow out through a straw. And continue to breathe in this technique of holding your breaths and releasing them slowly. And as you're thinking about what we're going to do in this activity, I want you to create a blank space in your mind. So continue to breathe and imagine yourself in a blank space in your environment. In this blank space of your environment, you're looking forward into the intentions and the things you want to do in 2025. So imagine yourself what that place of success looks like for you for one of your goals. Are you indoors? Are you outdoors? Are you in a particular home, a particular environment, a particular destination? So take a deep breath and envision and paint this canvas that was now blank now into an envisioned space of where success meets you. And envision who's around you in this space. Is it a friend? Is it a partner? Maybe it's your pet. Maybe it's just yourself. So take a moment to recognize certain key figures that you might want there, or maybe it's just you. And take a deep breath. Now imagine any objects that you want to place in this blank space that you have created. What are these objects? Are they big? Are they small? Are they representative things of what you've accomplished? And take a deep breath and envision those objects. After you envision those objects, I want you to pay attention to you. How are you feeling in this space? Are you happy? Do you feel cheerful? Do you feel accomplished? Do you feel empowered? What do you feel like in this space? And take a deep breath. I also want you to pay attention to what kind of sounds you might be hearing in this environment. Is it loud? Is it calm? Is there music on? Is there laughter? Is there business talk? What kind of sounds do you hear in this environment? And take a deep breath. After you pay attention to those sounds, put your picture all together and take another deep breath. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes back up. And so you'll open your eyes and sit comfortably and sit still with that image that you had for yourself now that you've opened your eyes and you've come back and thought forward of, okay, this is what I think about my year and this is what I want to put forth in my year. It's really important for us to be visionaries when it comes to planning out certain things that we want in our lives. And sometimes, such as the activity that we just did, can very much just help put us in a mental place of what that success might look like and kind of envisioning ourselves in that space already. So making it feel like it's somewhat tangible, although it's not already here, we can kind of see it for ourselves that it's something that can be accomplished. And so thank you for participating in that activity. So going into the definition of vision boards, it's a visual representation of your goals, dreams, and intention. It's a tool that usually has words, symbols, phrases, and images that inspire you and align with what you achieve or want to experience in your life. And so, such as the things that we just envision in our meditation, we also can put those things into a physical visual representation. It can be digital. Sometimes people like to use magazines to put these things together. There's very creative ways in which people like to do it. Somebody told me they make a book of their 2025 board planning, or they've done it in the last couple years where it's a book. So there's many creative ways and outlets where you could do it, or you can just simply make a list. Make a list in which for you, you can color code it or whatever way is most effective for you to get organized about your intentions, your goals, your dreams, and things you want to achieve here in the new year. And so whenever we're thinking about planning for our 2025, now that we know what a vision board is, this is some considerations that I like to go forward with. And so this is the biopsychosocial model. This biopsychosocial model can kind of give us an understanding of what encompasses our well-being when it comes to how we are made, what makes me me. And so when I think about me and Denise, these are the things that encompass me. And I want you to insert your name. These are the things that make you you. And so here in the bio, which is biological, biological is our gender, any disability that we might have, physical health, neurochemistry, stress reactivity, genetic vulnerability. And so this is like the makeup composition of you. And so whenever we think about this, there's ways to really manage our biological care, such as our nutrition, our physical health, even seeking out preventative care. So like, have I gone to the doctor? Have I gotten lab work done? Have I gotten my well wonderments exam? Have I gotten any lab work done? Have I been to the dentist? And some of these things tend to be low hanging fruits where, maybe I've noticed that I really haven't gotten an eye exam. I should probably schedule that. Or maybe I need health insurance so I can take care of my biological needs. But sometimes taking care of your biological needs can kind of help you manage some other developing symptoms that you might not know are affecting your mental health, which takes us over to the psychological part. The psychological part is your behavior, your personality, attitudes, your beliefs, learning and memory, coping skills, social skills, your self esteem, and your emotions. So, when you think about the psychological aspect of this bubble, I want you to think about a toolbox. We all carry a mental health toolbox, but we all have different kinds of tools in there that we have picked up over our lifetime that has helped us with stressful situations, challenging moments, grief, losses, successes. This toolbox is the one that we carry, and sometimes we need to expand on our tools and our coping tools mechanisms. So, this toolbox is just another reference for what we have psychologically going on. And we'll see how that interacts here when we finish off into our social circle. But our social circle is what I like to say that how the world interacts with you and how you interact with the world. And so this tends to be like your education, your social support, family background, traditions, cultural traditions, your peer relationships, social economic status. So thinking about how well am I in this social aspect that kind of contributes to everything else. Because let's say I don't have a good paying job. Maybe it's been bumming me out. I've been living paycheck to paycheck, and psychologically, I just haven't been having the best attitude or believes that I can really grow. Or maybe I haven't been having the right finances for me to biologically take care of my needs. And it's just kind of affecting me all the way around. So some bubbles do tend to interact with all the other bubbles, but it gives us a well comprehensive that maybe we think it's isolated, but it tends to affect all of us. And so just take a mindful consideration of what do I need to put in my 2025 planning as I'm putting things that are intentional, realistic, and measurable. So thinking a little bit about the SMART goals in there, but making sure you put things in there that are really helpful to you in either of these pockets. And so I broke these down into some life categories for you just to kind of make it a little bit easier. We'll go into that slide. And so here are the life categories. So I put health and wellness, career and education, relationships, financial goals, personal growth, hobbies and recreation, spiritual growth, travel and adventure. And these are some areas that you can put down in your 2025 planning that you can expand on or just some considerations. There might be some things that are not here that you would like to consider as well. And so let's start building our vision board. So this is our vision board planning. I'm going to show you one of the examples that I have and some tools that you can definitely use whenever you want to start planning for your vision board. So this is mine. I did a regular template on Canva for the bingo card template. This is also something you can draw out and you can get on there, or if you have a pre-existing like loteria card, you can also like put little magazine pictures over it, however you like that can best benefit you. Or just do your vision board planning, however fits you most comfortably. Like we mentioned, like writing it out, magazine collages. But for today's purposes, it will be the bingo card. And so the purpose of the bingo card, which is very much trending this year, is something that I picked up and I was like, oh, this sounds exciting. The initiative behind it is that we put our goals in the bingo card layout, and we print it out or having somewhere representative that we can see our goals as a reminder of the things we set, work, and achieve. And as we're working towards our goals, what do? Once we achieve our goal, we get to take it off our bingo card, feeling that accomplishment, feeling that dopamine hit of feeling accomplished and success within that square, and we get to knock it off the bingo card. And so hopefully by the end of the year, we get to see that most of these things have gotten accomplished. And if they don't, it just means we have to adjust, or maybe we reroute it and the goal no longer works. Maybe you can give yourself a little free pass for that one. But some of the things that I put in here is, finding grants, finding initiatives, funding to support mental health services. Some I use a lot of symbols in mine, but here just showing different representative things, being productive, focusing on myself, listening to podcasts, participating in podcasts, taking care of my home life, socially interacting with others, such as community members, working on my own mental health. That's important for me to be the driver of my life. So that's why you see the keys here. Working on certification, financial planning, for me to just be a planner all the way around. For me to focus on some reading now that I finally like finished my major school degrees, which I had on here. So this one's like something I can already knock off, but put some books in here so I can get back to reading. Native Healthcare Center, which is my priority right here, and hanging with my friends, my activities, my partnerships, my faith, and I just had some other symbols that I had on here. But whenever you go on Canva, um, you can get a different function of tools that are on here. The app is free, so you can definitely use it, and we'll provide a collaborative link that participants can use too, so you're able to see these things. But a little bit to show you of Canva's um, tools. I'll just use a blank screen. So I left a bunch of blanks. So I'll give you the link to this one so you can participate and add your blank here. But you get to search up elements. So let's say for your elements, you want to put running. So you'll go to your element, you'll put running. And then you'll just see that there's a bunch of little figures that show up. So you get to put your little figure. You even get to change the colors on there, but you can add it. And if you want to put your family, you can put your family. So it allows you to edit and collaborate with these. Let's say your dogs. Mine's a pit bull, so I'll put my pit bull. Let's see. This one looks the most like her. So we'll put her in there, spending some more time with my pup, making sure she gets active as well. So you can definitely add different things on here to kind of fit you best. You can change the background to whatever fits you most. So you maybe want to go purple, you want to go pink. You can do that on the changing wheel on here, whatever fits you best. And then on the text, you can have different text effects like my best year. You can put that as your title. And if you completely want to scratch it out, look for a different bingo card. Even putting bingo card on here can definitely get you certain other templates that might be more suitable for you as well. So hopefully you have some creative fun with going through these templates and also seeing how this can best help you. But let me go and if you want to download this, you'll go to share and then you'll just go to download and download your personal slide that you created. And if not, you can follow up and tell us what you created for your vision board planning. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing my screen here. Awesome. So thankfully, we were able to get to today's workshop. You can review these slides that will be available to you. We just wanted to make it short and sweet. Also give you some things to consider for your vision board planning, but it's very much a collaborative effort. You can spend as much time as you want planning, drafting, creating your vision board for 2025. And we hope to see some of those back if you want to share those. And if you want some feedback or advice on whatever you have on there, we're more than available to help you. Or if you feel like you need some support and your mental well-being to kind of help you achieve these goals, we're also available to do that with you as well. But thank you so much for joining in today, and we appreciate you and see you next time.